Welcome to Power Word Fail, a 5th edition actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. My name is Carlos and I am the Dungeon Master for this lovely group of heroes. But enough about me, let's get to the real stars of the pod. First we have Tyrell.
Frog Emperor Spunk!
Andy.
Pickles.
Austin.
Varric, the Grave Singer. Hello.
Katie.
Evangeline Abernathy of the Mornstead Abernathy's.
Nathan.
Miraz the Magnificent, Wizard Extraordinaire.
And then, last but not least, Ian.
Ambrose Mousson, Church Wanderer.
Wonderful. And my name is Carlos once again, and we're so glad you're here. Let's just get it going. On episode 2 of Campaign 1, Chosen of the Crystal Crown. Last time, you all found yourselves in quite the pickle, not to make light of our dear friend Pickles. You found yourselves in a jail, in a dungeon, without remembering why or how you got there. You talked, drank some questionable liquids, and finally just popped your way out by knocking, or by magic. You made your way down the halls to find a door. You went through the door hoping to find an exit into a city or something of the nature, but all you got was nature, real nature, as you landed yourselves in a magical forest. In this magical forest, you met some interesting creatures, Phineas the fox, bears, and you went off a cliff. Literally, you went off a cliff. But this was all just trials. As you passed the trials, you found yourselves sitting or lying in a large chamber, a large holy temple, it seems, only to find that this has all been part of a series of tests that you willingly, you think, set yourself through. You met a man by the name of Griffin Stonehall who told you that there was but one test left to take, a trial of valor. And as you walked through the large stone doors, you find yourselves walking down a large temple hall. You see that the floors are magnificent marble. Pillars line the way. Imagine a giant church cathedral. You see tapestries and banners of bright colors, multiple colors of which you can assume to be holy symbols. You finally, as you go down, you're with a group of people who are walking in front of you, robed men. The robes are of many different colors, all of them 8 colors. You finally make your way to the end of the hall to see a large door like the one before you came through. This one has different paintings and different colors and different intricate symbols, almost like it's depicting a story. You see warriors, you see heroes, you see dragons fighting each other, the death and carnage laid out. And then finally you see a group of heroes holding up what looks to be as a crown made of crystals. As you stand there, wide-eyed, another man approaches, but this time it's no man, it is an elf who is, probably in his middle ages of an elf age, so maybe his hundreds or so. And he has blonde hair that's slicked back in a ponytail. He has a white robe with red designs and red intricate colors on it. He approaches you, he looks you over, and finally he just says, "So, you are all here for the trial of Valor, yes?"
Yes,
That's
of
right.
course.
Okay.
I mean, I guess so. Yeah, considering as long as we weren't kidnapped here. I mean, I still have reservations about all of this, but we are at your mercy.
You could always say no, but you really can't say no. You've made it this far, so.
Well, we're already here. We might as well find out what all this is about.
I mean, I could just leave.
Well, yes, I mean,
I, for one, am eager to see whatever lies ahead.
I'm kind of interested too.
please don't be deceived. This is a test of valor. You've already passed the test of wisdom and faith, and now it is the test of valor. So, sure, if you want to go, I guess that's fine.
No. Let's stay. We gotta see the heroes, make sure they don't die. Remember? Well, this is our whole point of being here.
Excellent.
I suppose you're right, Spank.
Yes, well, you do look like an interesting lot, to say the least. He looks you up and down as he says that, a little disdain on his face.
I preen a little, just kind of twirl, make sure my ruffles are showing.
Yes. Well, anyway, there are some things you should know about the next trial. The first thing is that you will enter the temple as you see before you. You will find yourselves in a rather blank room, and I will give you these. And he kind of has a tray, or a servant. He snaps his fingers on a servant, brings a tray, and there's 6 individual potions. He says, just like the other potions you drank to take the test of wisdom and faith, you will take these as well for the trial of valor. You will retain your memories this time. The other potions are not as tested.
Is that what you said last time? I don't remember.
Well, maybe, but
I mean, he's got a
Griffin
good
is-
point.
is- He has a great point. Our esteemed friend Griffin over there, points to Griffin Stonehall, he's dumb. Fool, if you will. Rather new. But anyway, I digress. These potions you take, they will bring you to a certain place. A certain throne room, if you will. Here lies the Crystal Crown. You will face a test, and I will tell you, you can fight, you can run, you can die, you can do anything you want, really. Talk your way out of the battle, talk your way out of the fight. It's up to you. You can die. I'd like to preface that by saying that if you die in this state, you die in real time, real life.
I'm sorry. What is your name?
My name is Galadhir. Galadhir Glenor.
And you've been doing this for how long?
Well, most of my life, really. I am the main priest here, you see, at the Temple of the Crystal Crown, which is where you find yourself in now.
And how many people have died in this fate?
Do you mean in total or just today?
Yes.
Yes is not an answer to the question, but I will tell you that most die, but you can leave, you can exit right now, and also, while in the dream, you can wake yourself up, so to speak. The only way to do that is with these, and he reveals another set of potions. If you take this potion, you'll be instantly awoken, as it were. And that's really all there is to this trial. Are there any questions?
Some potions give me tummy aches. Do you have anything for upset stomachs in the case that I go in and I have an upset tummy?
Are you allergic to dairy?
Yeah.
Well, then, unfortunately, these are made purely from the milk of the green salamander. So,
Oh man.
yes.
Okay.
Don't ask how we milk them. It's unpleasant.
It's alright.
So you said that we that if we drink the potions we will wake up from our dreams. So this is some kind of vision then?
Death vision.
Well, it is a test of valor. Whatever you determine that valor to be is up to you.
I believe what my very wise friend is saying is that if we are asleep, there's no way for us to drink the potion to wake ourselves up.
You will be awake in this state. I wouldn't call it a dream.
Okay. So yeah, like a vision.
So the potions are real.
Oh, the potions are very real. Here, what you need to do is if you choose to take part in this last test, you would put the potion of awakening inside your person's, I don't know, pocket. Suppose if you could regurgitate, you could eat one.
Boy howdy. Don't you know?
What do I know?
Oh, the regurgitation thing. It's... never mind.
Okay.
It's great. I give him snacks all the time, and then he gives them back to me later. And I
I'm
don't have
like
to keep them
a-
in my pouch.
I don't want to hear this
Yeah,
guy.
like I'm like a warm container.
Yeah, it's great. It's why we were such good friends right away, you know?
I did not need to know this right now. Or ever.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah,
Does it,
really
Pickles?
convenient.
Yeah.
I can keep chicken warm.
All the snacks. All the time.
What if we drink both potions at the same time?
Oh, that's a good question.
Will you die?
Or what if I drink the wakey potion and then the sleepy potion?
If you drink the waking potion when you're in this state, nothing will happen. But if you take the dream state potion and then take the drinking potion, then you will wake up.
Are you certain? Have you ever done it?
Well, I can tell you those who have done it, and they have lived. There have been nigh on 500 takers of the Trial of Valor. Only 5 have lived.
Oh, okay. Well, I have not ever been...
Let me explain before. 5 have lived who stayed in. Those who ran in fearful fright have lived, of course. Of course.
Heroes don't run, for one.
Well, yes, I mean, it's a useful sorting mechanism for, right, exactly, to find out who a hero is.
Does that mean I can't run ever?
I mean, towards
you
the
can run
enemy,
toward,
of course.
Like, I want to just run.
Spunk and I are on exactly the same page. Yes.
This guy gets it, okay?
right,
I've said
so
that before.
We drink the potions in order to face the enemy.
That is correct.
All right, hand me one.
Oh, as you wish.
Right, let's show them that you guys are the next legends of old, right? Come on, you guys got this. It's gonna be easy peasy lemon squeezy.
So I gotta just walk the whole time.
We could walk. That shows some real, like, you know, that's like giving them that you don't care. You'll get to them when you're ready, you know? Intimidation.
I'm gonna grab one of the potions and just throw it back.
Yes. Well, we have to actually enter the trial of combat. It's the
Too late,
chamber
I
of
already did it.
combat.
I've done it.
I drank like 3
Yeah,
already.
it's
I
not.
thought it was juice when I came in.
Nope.
Spunk, I'm feeling really woozy. I drank like 5 of these. Oh, man. I got the spins.
Yes. Well, anyway, I believe Evangeline, you went and opened the door. Is that what I heard correctly? Or
Well, I drank the potion and then just started walking.
no? Okay. Well, most of you, who drank the potion, let's just raise your hand.
we all
if you drank
followed.
the potion.
Me.
Yeah,
Fair.
You all
right
drink
after
the potion right
Evangeline
then and
just
there.
downed it.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Pickles
Yes.
is
Okay.
just like waiting with her hands out, like. Can someone give me one? Hey,
So
can I have my potion? Where
Well,
we?
no, what you really want to do is you want
But
to.
they got 3.
Yeah, they've taken the potion. So everyone who took the potion and whoever did not take the potion, I would say, would see everyone who did take the potion just immediately conk out, like just fall on the ground, passed out. And so Galatier just goes, "Oh, this is quite painful to watch."
Oh, you should have told us that we were going to pass out after we
Do you need me to carry him?
I thought that the potion of dreams, or the potion that, makes you go into literally a dream state would... Yeah.
I'm just
there
gonna,
a pigeon in here
and
somewhere?
Pickles is just gonna like put Spunk over her shoulder and just like grab 2 feet and just start dragging towards the
owl
door.
thing is he's snoring.
Oh, get the rubber.
Okay, all right.
Evangeline
We
has
have
likely
I got this.
and
fainted
just-
gracefully into Ambrose's arms.
Right, I catched her while she passed out.
Took a swoon.
Like I got Spunk over the shoulder, and then I've got one person in each hand just dragging him by an ankle. All right, let's
Would
go.
you like some help with that? We could.
Nope, we got it.
Pickle keeps getting
Okay.
tangled up in
Open
my
the
tongue
door.
as she walks.
The chamber doors, the 2 large doors with the intricate mural on it, opens, and as it opens, you're revealed to be in a pretty much a very similar type of room as was before. You make your way in. Most of the men make their way out, besides Galadier and 1 or 2 other assistants. And those of you who have not taken the potion, he says, "Well, good luck," and he hands you the potion to drink.
All right, 1 second.
need it.
And Pickle's gonna take out her painter supplies and just paint like things on the sleeping people's faces, and then she's gonna
Oh my. Okay,
little
well that's
little
fine.
frown faces and little goblin faces.
Oh my.
All right, now we're set. War paint
good.
and down the potion.
Thank you.
Okay, all right, yes. And as you both finally, everyone takes the potion, the picture becomes faded, and eventually all of you awake to pretty much very much a similar room as you were before. Large 50, 100-foot square chamber as before, except this time in the middle of this large room. You notice that the light is very much different. There are stained glass crystallized windows on the north side of this chamber, and that on the ceiling there is a glass, basically crystal window pane light and glass that falls and hits the center of the room, which as you look and you adjust your eyes, as you look at it, you see that it is a giant throne, probably 6 feet wide, 15 feet high. It is a marvelous piece with different intricate details, different intricate designs. Wrapped around that is looks to be like a statue of a giant dragon. The dragon looks fierce, although it does look like it's damaged a little bit. The wing, for instance, on the right side has been just clipped off, and there's no wing there now. But in its maw lies this beautiful, large-looking crown of basically gold with 8 rather large crystals. These are red crystals, green crystals, blue crystals, black crystals, and just, it's beautiful. And it's in the maw of this dragon's mouth. There is no one around you besides your compatriots. What would you like to do?
Hey, did everybody leave? Or did everybody go? I just drank like a bunch of those potions, and now I don't remember how I got here, but was this the sleepy time thing that they were talking about? Are we sleeping or are we awake?
I believe we're sleeping, but whether we're sleeping or not, I do have an eye for that pretty jewel up there.
Clarification, is the dragon a statue or is it like an actual dragon?
It is very much it looks like and is colored and is not moving. It's a statue.
Okay.
There's no one else here.
That's the most DM answer I've heard. It doesn't appear to be a real dragon.
Well, it's not a real dragon. It's a statue. But anyway.
It appears to be a statue.
Stop reading the tea leaves. Stop it. Stop.
Well, there's no one here, so I guess we all just fight to the death and the last one standing wins.
Or
I stab Spunk.
Oh my
god!
Okay,
Oh my god! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Go ahead and roll for damage there, Spunk.
No, I didn't mean it.
I can't be mad.
You said we had to fight to the death.
let's start by trying to take the crown and see if there's any sort of
He
trap.
doesn't actually hit me. He actually misses.
I'm just kidding, you missed.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, okay. You're not bleeding? Okay.
Nah, I'm
Okay,
fine.
cool. Okay.
I like your reflexes, though. Proud of you.
Miraz will walk up and try to take the crown.
Is it at like reachable level? Like, could we reach out and grab it, or is it high up?
I mean, I can't.
The actual crown itself is probably, I would say, 8 feet off the ground. The dragon's head kind of swirls and swivels around to get to that point.
Oh, that's high.
Yeah.
I can reach it if anybody needs me to.
Hold on, let me look for traps.
All right, roll an investigation check if you're checking for traps.
I mean, it wouldn't be the trial of valor if we weren't willing to just get a fucking spike in the head, right?
Right, that's what I'm thinking.
I mean, there is
What's
something to
the
be
roll?
said about tact. You know, you can't be a hero if you're dead, right?
Wrong.
Most of the heroes that I know are dead.
Well,
That's
I mean,
true.
not very good ones.
When Evangeline took the potion, she had Poppet in her arm, and she's just gonna pet him and then whisper in his ear, "Poppet, my darling, can you go up and get that for me?" And send Poppet crawling up the statue to try to take the crown out of the dragon's mouth.
Right, okay. Ambrose, what was that roll you made for investigation?
Hunt for traps.
It was 11.
Gotcha. There appears to be no traps. Seems all good in the hood.
All right, guys, look clear to me.
As you see Poppet just just kind of grin cat and walks over and climbs the statue. And you're trying to have your poor friend grab the crown, yes?
Mm-hmm.
How would you like it? In its mouth, or just
in his cute little mouth. He's just gonna bite down on it.
Man, that cat looks delicious.
He's not for eating, Ferric.
Well, I didn't say I was going to eat him. I just said he looks plump and tasty. We had a cat like that a couple weeks back, right, Spunk?
Yeah, next time we should not eat the fur. I had hairballs.
Wait, you ate the fur?
Well, I thought we were supposed to.
No.
I fear you would be.
As you hear Poppet just electrify itself and it poofs away as poor Poppet has met an end.
Oh.
So
Evangeline's.
sorry, please forgive me.
Oh, he's fine, darling. Don't you worry about him.
I think I got this, guys. And Ferric is going to make some claw-like gestures with their hands and cast Mage Hand, and you see this like clawed talon kind of peel out of their palm skin and kind of dance through the air and tickle its way up the dragon's neck and grabs the crown.
Okay, you see the mage hand. Did you say tickle?
Yeah, it like dances up it. It's just like.
I just imagined like. Never mind what I imagined. But we're gonna. It dances up and grabs the crown. And do you bring the crown back? Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
Well, you do so successfully. As the crown, you see the mage hand just slowly floats to where Ferric is.
Okay, so the big trick is to see if it is still electrical. Does anybody have any soap?
No.
Anybody? Hold on. Spunk, dig in my bag. I think I have something in there.
Okay. What am I looking for again?
Soap or wax
I
or...
do not have soap, but I have some copper wires that would probably spark if the crown is electrical or conducting lightning or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds like
go
great.
ahead and touch
Use
it.
your mage hand to carry these wires over and just see if there's any sort of reaction.
I mean, yeah, sure. The mage hand places the crown down and then grabs some of the wires and then touches the wires to the crown to see if it is still electrified.
As the wires touch the crown, nothing happens.
Okay, it's safe. And I pick up the crown.
Oh no.
As you pick up the crown, you see that Ferric is unharmed, uninjured, and well.
Whew.
Hey, it works. Check it
Well
out.
done, Ferric.
We solved the puzzle.
Fantastic job, man.
Test of Valor indeed. Just have to see if we're brave enough.
Now, which poor bastard wants to put it on their head?
Well, I don't wear no crowns. I really don't think heroes should rule over people.
It is very pretty.
Well, Spunk, just because you're wearing a crown doesn't mean that you're ruling over people. It's just a symbol to inspire those who might not be able to otherwise defend or protect themselves. To me, that seems pretty heroic, doesn't it?
A symbol.
Maybe.
I don't understand what you just said.
Got it.
It's just gonna get in the way. I mean, maybe
Well-
I could hit somebody with it. Is it sharp?
I imagine the top spikes are probably sharp, but imagine, like, you could rally the spirit of those around you if you wore it gloriously to inspire an army behind you.
Makes a compelling point.
I feel like if you're in an army, you're gonna want to wear a helmet, not a crown.
Well,
That
yeah,
is a
if you're
good
gonna
point,
be
Pickles.
if you
I don't-
fight on the front lines for sure.
You know, give it to the one who's already shiny.
Evangeline has sort of positioned herself between the crown and everyone else so that they don't use it to, like, stab people.
As you guys are having this conversation and turn around, Ferric has the crown on their head.
Most majestic, Ferric. You wear it well.
It goes really good with all my jewelry and my little antler decorations. Look at that. Dangle, dangle, jingle, dingle.
It does
Look
go well with
beautiful.
your antlers.
It
I
looks
give
great.
you that. Can I try it? Can we
Yeah,
pass it around?
here we go. Yeah, I throw it. I throw it at
At Miraz. Yeah, Miraz will catch it out of the air and try it on, assuming that it doesn't, like, cause me to implode.
It does not.
Wow, it's a bit heavier than I expected, but I mean, it's got gold and real gems and everything, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised.
Miraz, you could be royalty. This is amazing.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. It's inspiring. Do you want to try it, Pickles?
No.
Your head might be a little bit too small for it right now. Anyway, I know that can change.
She wear it like a belt.
Do you want to turn Spunk?
Huh?
Mr. Miraz,
Yes, eventually.
may I try it on?
Certainly. And he'll pass it over to you.
She'll put it on, give a little twirl. How do I look?
It looks ravishing with the crown. I mean,
She does
Of
look the
course.
part, for sure.
Does look good.
Could you put it on your cat?
The cat exploded.
Oh, that's right.
Poppet is otherwise engaged at the moment.
I feel like the cat would look good in the crown.
He would be most resplendent.
Okay, so we have the crown. We have to show Valor somehow. I mean, we already touched the thing. Ferric is going to go over to the throne with the dragon, and I kind of want to investigate it while everybody is kind of fucking around with the crown.
Yeah, I
Sure.
want to investigate the crown too.
Okay. So, Ambrose and Ferric, go ahead and roll investigation checks for me.
Evangeline's still twirling.
Ooh, 24. Natural 20.
Nice.
Damn.
Nice. And what was that roll for Ferric?
That was just a 13.
Just
That 24 blew me out of the water.
That's so good.
Okay, and I do believe, Ambrose, you're investigating the crown, and Ferric, you're investigating the throne. Is that correct?
Yep.
Perfect. So let's start with the throne. Ferric, as you approach the throne, you see that it is a very splendid piece of furniture. The seat looks pretty well, not worn, not used. A rich red leather felt sits on the cushions, and the stone seems to be surrounding that and almost like it's built into the earth. You see that the back of it is raised high, with many, basically it's the height of the throne is there. And it's about 10-15 feet off the ground that the dragon has wrapped itself around. But other than that, it doesn't seem otherworldly or anything else special.
It's just a dumb chair, y'all. Like, you can't even move it. Doesn't even look comfortable. What kind of practical purpose would this serve?
Okay. And Ambrose, you investigate and basically peer all over the crown itself. Keen eyes, you sense right off the bat that each of the gems or crystals, they look to be loosened, or as if they are not, no pun intended, set in stone. They are otherwise maybe removable.
Everyone, come here and take a crystal.
I'm still twirling around.
Oh,
And when Ambrose suggests taking the crystals away, I kind of...
Evangeline, come on, give me the crown.
But it's terribly sparkly, Ambrose. Couldn't I just wear it a little bit longer?
Snatch! That was me saying the action that I am doing is pulling the crown off your head.
Ferric, terribly rude.
Oh,
Wait, so the crystals appear to come out of the crap? Well, if we take them, we can always put them back in later, eventually. Just see if we can figure something out here.
unless we throw them through the glass.
Yes.
It's just been so long since I had anything quite so beautiful.
Well, I mean, you can have it back after we take all the gems out of it.
I mean, Evangeline, this is a dream anyway. It's not like you're gonna be able to take it.
I can put Spunk on your shoulders.
I can lick my eyeballs.
Oh. Mr. Spunk, that is a very tempting offer, but very well. You spoil all my fun. And she'll take it off her head and hold it out so that everyone can take crystals if they want to.
I'll remove the first one. Are they different color crystals or all the
Oh
same?
yeah, they're different color crystals. There's red, there's blue, there's a light blue, there is a brown, there is a bright white, there seems to be like a purple.
I'll take the purple.
Okay. And there's also a black, like a dark crystal. No copyright infringement intended.
These crystals seem to coordinate with the stained glass windows on the sides. Maybe there's some sort of facet we fit them into over by the windows. Something like that. I mean, this has got to be like a puzzle, like the last puzzle.
It's also possible that they match the 6 statues that we took. Those corresponded to different deities, right? So
Yeah, but there's 8 crystals here.
Yes, that's true. That's true. There's only 6 of us now that Poppet got vanished.
Well, isn't there 6 gods and 2 main ones, I believe?
I believe there are 8 gods in the traditional pantheon.
And then there's the prince, of course.
Of course.
That seems a little bit crowded, don't you think?
What do the windows look like, Carlos? Are there windows that correspond with each of the deities?
You can make a perception check if you like, but how many crystals were removed? 6 of them removed? 1 of them removed?
I took 1 at least.
I think Ambrose is the only one who's taken one, or has said they've taken one yet.
Miraz wouldn't have taken one until figuring out more.
Pickles would have taken one.
Excellent.
What color did Ambrose take?
Purple.
Purple?
Mm-hmm.
Pickles is gonna grab the black one.
I'll take the red.
Once the red crystal is removed, you hear this low rumble, as if guttural, as if coming from the floor itself. Your view is thrown to the middle of the room. The dragon statue starts to crack and crumble, and immediately this stone dragon just falls into place, crumbling before the throne, and then with a large red dragon comes and shakes itself off.
We found him! Get him!
My dream's gonna come true.
Miraz tries to back up so that everyone else is between him and the dragon.
My prey approaches.
Prey.
Roll for initiative.
Oh shit! Here we go. Ooh! Nat 20.
Time to grapple a dragon.
Oh, dang.
Oof.
I got a 4, but that's actually good for me. Can hide behind everyone else.
Okay. Oh man, this thing rolled a 1.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Whatever. It's all good. Okay, so we have going first Evangeline, second Ambrose, third Spunk, fourth Pickles, fifth Ferric, sixth is it Morose, right? Correct?
Miraz.
Mirage.
Again,
No
3
worries.
sessions before I get this going correctly.
Think of the word mirage.
Mirage.
That's how I get it.
That's
I even
indeed
told myself
the
I was
word
like,
mirage.
it's Mirage.
Mirage.
That is how I
Miraz.
named myself.
Yeah.
I think of a drunken Jason Mraz.
Perfect.
Fair enough. And this dragon going last. So Evangeline, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
All right. I would like to use my bonus action. Hang on, I'm doing math. 1 second. Perfect. Okay. So, I am using my bonus action to cast Mark of the Prince, and then my action to cast Prince's Wrath, and I will roll for an attack. 13?
Perfect. That is not going to hit, though, unfortunately. So,
Yeah.
as
I
It's
figured.
not perfect.
we believe your Mark of the Prince. Tell us about not the Mark of the Prince, but what was it?
Prince's Wrath.
The Prince's Wrath. What's that look like for when you cast that?
So, Evangeline, I grab my symbol of the prince that I wear over my heart and hold it with one hand, send the other hand out, and this beam of energy comes out. And unfortunately, because I was not expecting a dragon to come out of a statue, it veers slightly to the left and does not hit its mark. However, the dragon does now have a faintly glowing red aura now, perhaps only visible to myself.
Curse this orb. Okay. Anything else?
That's my whole turn.
Okay. Ambrose, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna run to the right move 30 feet.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
So my Hunter's Mark is a little different looking. So Ambrose has a secondary crossbow on his side, but it's like very janky looking. It is pretty much like a thick, large barrel that's running on a crossbow. And there's like you can see a string like running through it. And he pulls out this like vial of orange powder, loads it into this crossbow and fires it out. And it just coats the dragon like this orange powder residue. And I'm going to attack.
Okay. Perfect. Roll for that attack.
23 to hit.
23 does hit. Roll for damage.
Going to that and add a d6 to my damage, which is going to be 11 damage.
Nice.
And I'm going to hit him with another shot, my crossbow. 23 to hit again.
That hits. Roll for damage.
This one has an additional d8. So I'm a Gloomstalk.
Okay.
Going to be 19 damage.
Nice. As you fire these shots towards the dragon, toom, 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 it pierces the dragon's side, and you hear this dragon, fool, I will end your suffering.
And just for the note for the Hunter's Mark, for the like when the powder gets into actual wounds, it actually like starts to sizzle and burn a little.
Nice. All right, I think that's good for you. Spunk, it's your turn.
Spunk launches right into action and calls out into the ether, Legend of Old, grab me your armaments! And he will summon a spear right beside the dragon, and I critically hit with the attack from my summoned weapon as a spear appears out of the ether.
Oh, it's Bob. Hey,
Right
Bob.
on.
And I do 12 plus 3.
Nice.
Good old trusty Bob. Go,
And
Bob!
then out of his robes, he pulls a tiny little crossbow and goes,
Hey, that guy's got cool trick.
and spits on the end of his crossbow, and then shoots it at the dragon as well. 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
On it whizzes past.
Yeah, that's right. The spear, what does that look like when it impales the dragon? Like any cool special effects or just straight up jank?
Oh, the spear is like an innate golden spear, large, and like the tip coming back into like a spread of wings, and emblazoned on the actual haft of the spear, it does say Bob. And it it swoops up almost like a bird and then stabs forward at the dragon.
Nice. This floating golden spectral spear named Bob strikes the dragon true, and you just hear the dragon roar in pain. You do good damage to it. Pickles, your turn.
Pickles is just gonna look at Miraz and be like, Miraz, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna be able to get grapple the dragon. And she's just like jumping up and down, and like as she's jumping up and down, she's slowly turning large and activating her giant's might.
You're gonna do it, Pickles. You got this, Pickles.
And then she just runs. So she's gonna move, 5, 10, 30 feet. And then she's just gonna hold her action to grapple the dragon if it flies forward at all. And that will be her entire turn.
Ferric, your turn.
Eric is going to run up right next to where Pickles is, and they are just bounding on all fours as they approach the dragon. And just as they stop short of it, Ferric is going to look up into the eyes of the dragon, and they're going to like strobe this like black and orange light over and over again as Ferric casts Dissonant Whispers as a second level spell. So that's a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. All right. It does not. It rolls a 7, so it's rolling shitty tonight for the DM.
Jaboom. That boy has taken 15 damage and must immediately use your reaction to move as far away from me as possible.
Okay. Rock on. So the dragon just, what is happening to me?
Fear me.
Oh my, scary. All right. So it is going to go ahead and it has to go all the way to 30 feet back here. So good job. Awesome. Anything else for you, my friend?
No.
Perfect. All right. It is Miraz.
Yeah, so let's see. Does the throne in the middle of the room provide any kind of cover?
Sure, if you were to stand directly in front of it, it would probably provide you 3/4 cover.
Okay. I think for now, Miraz is just going to kind of look at the throne and tuck that away for later, and he is going to move kind of as far away from the dragon as possible on the opposite end of the room, which also puts him, like, kind of behind everyone else. And then he kind of fluffs up his wizard robes, make sure they're all, like, nice and billowy, they're nice and loose, and then he's going to magic missile the dragon. So Spunk and Pickles would hear 3 quick screams like "Heal! Heal!" and sparks of blue and green like power and puffs of smoke slam into the dragon.
Okay.
Let me see damage real quick. 4, 5, and 4 damage. So that's 13 force damage total.
Nice. As these magical missiles, they go off and the dragon just roars in agony. You all have kicked its ass so far, so congratulations. Okay. Anything else for you, sir?
What do you expect from heroes?
That's all from Miraz.
Okay. Perfect. The dragon's turn. The dragon is going to go ahead and it's going to use its movement to go ahead and make its way towards Ferric, as you just see this dragon lumbering towards you. I'm pretty sure Dissonant Whispers is not like that. That is correct. Perfect. So it's going to go ahead and run its way towards you, Ferric, just lumbering towards you. It finally gets you as it begins its onslaught. It's going to go ahead and make a bite attack against you as it tries to get you with its giant claws. It does a 12 connect.
No, it does not.
Okay, as you see, all of you see this dragon try to chomp on Ferric. Ferric, you easily dodge out of the way. Does that look special of any kind, or what does that look like when you dodge?
Oh, my body just moves in weird animal ways. Yeah, I just like I suck my gut in and like hunch my back and am able to kind of dodge out of it.
Okay, perfect. And then it's gonna go ahead and it will try to swipe at you with its claws. It's its large claws lumber towards you. Okay, that's a 27 and a 13.
So it's trying to hit me for 27?
It's taking 2 swipes at you with its claws.
Okay.
1 hits for 27. I'm assuming a 27 hits, yes.
I'm gonna use silvery barbs.
Ooh.
So he must re-roll and take the lower number.
Okay.
I like.
Silvery Barbs is awesome now that I'm a player.
That's a natural 20. So.
Oh no!
Oh,
Okay,
no.
yeah. So the
Lucky
13 was the
you,
damage.
though. Well, so the 13 wasn't the damage. The 13 was the second roll, but
Okay.
the 27 was actually the lower of the 2 because it's modifier. So I'll rule
So it
that
doesn't
you don't
crit.
get crit. Yeah, I'll rule that it doesn't crit you because technically I'm going to go by the lower roll there. And
Yeah.
then does a 13 connect?
No, 13 does not connect.
Okay, great. So you take 25 points of slashing damage. No, I'm sorry. You only take 15 points of slashing damage. My apologies. So as you see one of these claws just swipe and scratch and slice open Ferric. He is wounded. Not badly, I don't think, but... Okay, and it just roars in anger as it is Evangeline's turn.
Get this thing off of me!
So Evangeline's gonna move about 10 feet to her right, and I am going to cast Prince's Wrath again.
Okay.
22 to hit.
It does connect. Roll for damage.
That's a 14.
Well, hot diggity dog. All right. Okay. As your Prince's Wrath slams into the dragon, it's knocked back a bit, but comes back down as it growls menacingly.
Evangeline will kind of growl low in her throat, and then that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Ambrose, it's your turn now.
I'm gonna stay in my position, load a bolt in my crossbow, and take another shot.
Okay.
That's a 26 to hit.
That connects. Roll for damage.
9 damage.
Nice. Your crossbow slaps to the side of your already marked area. And it's wounded badly. You see the blood start to gush from the dragon as you all have done some kicking of the butt.
End my turn.
Okay, perfect. Spunk, it's your turn.
Bob!
Bob launches forward, stabbing into the side of the dragon. Oh, it's a 15.
A 15 does not connect. The dragon nimbly moves away from the spear.
Spunk will then incant.
Rise, hero, and do not fear, for when the dark approaches, the hero's light will embrace you!
And he will use Hero's Word, healing Ferric for 9 health.
You see some of the gashes in my chest from that claw start to clump over, and the blood dries in my fur. Thanks, buddy.
No problem.
Does buddy work? I still gotta figure out what to call you.
Buddy works.
All right. Anything else from you?
I think that's it.
Perfect. Pickles.
Pickles is going to continue running, screaming over next to Bob. And then she's going to try to grapple the dragon.
All right.
It's a 20.
20 connects as you grapple the dragon. So you just see, what does that look like when Pickles grapples a mother flipping dragon?
She's just this big fluffy thing at this point, and she's just giving it a hug. She has no idea. This is her goal.
Ugh.
This is her dream.
Ugh.
I don't know where we're going after this.
What are you doing?
Leave
me be.
She's just giving it a hug. She's like, Miraz, look, I got it.
Stuff of legend, Pickles.
And then
Yes.
she's gonna action
dragon
surge and
squirms.
punch it in the face.
Okay.
That's a 21.
All right, that
hit.
connects. Roll for damage.
So that's 5 plus an extra d6 for 10 damage. Just hugs it and then clacks it across the face.
As
I'm
you
so
all
happy.
see, as you see this, it's funny to just see what could have been. You see this Pickles just hug and punch this dragon in the face quite elegantly. So, okay, anything else?
That's it. Maybe Pickles just got the biggest ass smile on her face. It's the greatest day of her life.
That's funny. Okay. All right, let's see. And it is Ferric's turn.
As Pickles has this thing kind of wrapped up in their short, woolly arms, Ferric is going to try to slash at the dragon with their rapier, but does not connect as it is thrashing around. That's a 10.
Do you have flanking? Do we have flanking rolls in this?
So, yes, you would have flanking. So, by all means, roll with advantage. So that'd be, what, you want to count that 23?
Yeah, I'll take the 23.
I mean, it's only right. That connects, so you roll for what, 8 piercing damage?
I'm going to expend 1 Bardic Inspiration dice as I cast Psychic Blades when I hit it, doing an additional 2d6, which is 7 damage.
Okay, perfect. What does it look like when you stab the rapier through? What does it look like?
Yeah, I think that I miss. I go to slash an arm, and I miss the arm, and I stab it in the leg. And once I realized it's connected, you see my hand twitch, and a pulse blasts through the rapier, and it drills into the flesh of the dragon.
You just hear the dragon currently being hugged by Pickles and just cough, curse you all to the bottomless pit.
Say uncle! Say uncle!
Uncle!
Oh, he said uncle. Okay, are we done fighting then?
No!
We are not done fighting, Mr. Spunk. Well done, Ms. Pickles.
I'm Ferric.
Oh, my apologies, Ferric.
All right.
No, rapier's still in the dragon. I just look over my shoulder. Actually, I don't look over my shoulder. My head turns around. I'm like, I'm Ferric.
Evangeline doesn't know anybody's name. Not yet.
It shows. Look at him. Look at me. We're very different.
You're doing so well, Ferric. Well done.
Thank you. I push the rapier in a little bit more.
Evangeline will give kind of a golf clap, if you will, from her very distant position.
Okay, Miraz.
Yeah, so I'll move back closer to Evangeline so that I can see the dragon better from around the throne in the middle of the room here. And it is a dragon, and I am a human with the draconic hatred thing, so I get an additional d4 on attacks, right?
That is correct.
Nice. So, and sorry, is that just weapon attacks, or is that any attack roll?
We'll count that as any attack roll.
Sweet.
We have
Thank you.
DM'd hammered that here.
Nice. Yeah, so I will gesticulate wildly, and a kind of bolt of reddish smoke will whiz past Evangeline, past Spunk, kind of between the two of them. Between between Ferric's antlers, as Ferric is like turning his head back to look at us, and there's like a loud pop, and sparks and swirls of orange and yellow flame smash into the dragon. I'm hoping this dragon is not immune to fire damage, but we're about to find out. Let's see, will a 12 plus 1d4, will a 13 hit?
It will not.
Yeah, didn't think so. Okay, so the fiery swirl, I guess, smashes onto the back wall after just completely flying past the dragon.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Awesome.
That's all for me.
Okay. Alright, it is the dragon's turn. So it is going to try to wrench itself free of this super duper love hug right now.
Keep it there, Pickles. Let me line up another shot.
A solid nope on that, as that's a solid 1 for a total of 7.
He loves me.
If you'd like to make a contested strength roll there, but it doesn't matter because the gods hate the dragon, apparently.
That's a juicy 21 there, Pickles.
Yes,
He's my
Pickles.
best friend, okay? I'm gonna ride him to victory.
Okay, so that would be its action. So as it just struggles and struggles to fight, it screams out, "Wait! I wish to parley."
Oh, see, he did say uncle.
Stab in the mouth!
Well, hold on. He said uncle, and then he said parlay.
Oh, what's parlay?
Yes.
Well, I'm hoping
type
it's
of
the one
yogurt.
kind of parlay and not the other kind of parlay.
Oh. Do you surrender to the might of us heroes, you foul creature?
He grits his teeth. He says, "I submit.
Okay.
I wish to cut a deal with you lot.
We're listening.
Sounds good.
It'd be great if you could release me."
No.
No.
I believe we will not be
Please.
doing so until the deal is struck.
Submit to the hug.
I can't
These are the
throw-
terms. Take it or die.
Will you let me ride on your back if I let you go?
Sure. He just shrugs.
Miss Pickles, I believe we need to maintain the upper hand until we hear out this gentleman's proposed agreement.
I only got 40 more seconds on this.
It's timed.
No. So I'm gonna
I
do
could have waited.
Pickles is gonna just position herself so when she inevitably shrinks in 30 seconds, she's gonna be riding his back.
Evangeline has a crackle of energy waiting in her hand and her other hand over her holy symbol. What is your proposal?
Every year or so, they send in a group of adventurers to fight me, and every year I either die or I kill, and I feel as though my freedom has been earned and I become the stone once again. The dragon swivels its head, trying to look at everyone. Still kind of hugged I believe so. Right, you still hugging it, correct?
Yeah, still hugged.
Okay.
The giants might last for a minute, so whenever a minute is over, Pickles just reverts back to small and is just gonna be riding him. Still hugging him though.
As the dragon looks around and says, what you can do is you have a liquid, some form of potion. I know this, I've been here for centuries. Help release me. Help me be free of this accursed place, and I will give you a great boon, a great treasure, as it will. And then all of a sudden, Pickles just poof as a minute walks by.
Look at me, I'm riding a dragon.
The dragon allows you to ride on its back.
Yes.
See, I can be trusted.
Yeah, Miraz visibly relaxes when he sees that the dragon doesn't, like, try to eat Pickles now that Pickles is smaller.
What would you do with this freedom?
Whatever I wanted, that is the point of freedom.
Does that
And what
include
is...
wreaking havoc upon our world?
No, I wish to be gone from this forsaken country, this forsaken place. I wish to leave.
What sort of boon are you offering us, exactly?
I will allow you to choose a boon, if you will. You are human. From this land, yes?
Yes.
You know that my kind and your kind have history here?
History, yes.
Yes. But there are many secrets, many desires for many in this world. A dragon's knowledge and a dragon's tongue is pure, sacred. I can provide you either one of three things. You must choose one. One, I can grant you knowledge of power. Power unlike anything you have ever seen. Two, a limitless hoard of treasure. Did I say limitless? Excuse me. Unlimited hoard of treasure. It's been a long time since I've been in this fucking room. Anyway. Or three, I can offer your deepest desires. To an extent. The magic has bounds.
That's all fine and good, but I don't believe in enslaving anything. It's wretched and horrible, so we should just free him.
Well, that's very kind of you.
Yes, but we should still get some sort of boon for the trouble of releasing you.
No. Your friend over there said he should release me. We probably should do that.
My friend over there did not speak for the entire party.
I mean, I already have my greatest desire. Treasure doesn't interest me, and I don't need help getting power beyond my wildest dreams. I'll get there myself.
Oh, well.
Perhaps the way we get there ourselves is by freeing this fine dragon and learning his wild secrets. Maybe that is the path of heroism that lies before us.
My friend, power must be earned. You can't be given it, or you will become corrupt. As
Which
many
is
before you
why
have.
we first beat him until the point of almost killing him. That was how we earned it.
Yeah, but that was really easy. Sorry, guy, I didn't mean to offend you or anything, but...
Well, he didn't need to know that it was easy. I broke a sweat.
I mean, Bob did most of the work for me. I didn't really
Yes,
kinda
Bob.
hung out.
Forget Bob. Fuck Bob.
He was once wielded by a glorious hero for a long time. That's why he's so
No
fast.
shit.
I think, Spunk, during this back and forth, you would notice that there's kind of like gray, like ashy particles on me and on my clothes, and I'm just trying to like brush them off as we're talking.
Why did you get released from stone as soon as the red crystal was removed?
It is a good question. I don't
And
really
is it
fucking know,
always
to be
the
honest
red
with you,
crystal?
but I'm kind of the prisoner here. You should ask the people who set up this damn trial.
And we can leave this place. You'll stay here, and then we find your body and feed you a potion.
Well, no, you would...
No, we got
listen.
the potion.
Yes, the only thing I remember those many years ago since I've been trapped in here, it was a crazy story. This guy named Scare and this bear, this cat, trapped me in here. They called themselves the Crystal Court. The cheesy name, who made that up? But they trapped me in here. I am somewhere buried beneath this temple. and this is but a fraction of my mind. What was the question again? I'm sorry, I'm getting really angry over this.
So are you really a dragon then?
Yes, I am a real dragon.
He's like
I
a
thought
bit
that part
of a
was
dragon.
obvious.
We would be delighted to free you in exchange for all of your infinite wisdom.
Oh, and I can only give you one thing. That's how the magic works. I thought I
Well, I
explained
guess
that
a
to
whole
you.
group, like we don't each get the boon.
Oh,
Well,
I was
you
thinking
each
we would
get the
each
boon.
get a boon of our choice.
The dragon at this
Like-
point has kind of done the cat thing where it sits.
Well, then when you
and all its
get all
paws
the
are hidden.
boons, that's kind of cheating, right?
Well, no. Do you want one boon for one person? I could do that.
So,
What?
how can we trust this man?
How can you trust me? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Well, one of your friends is currently riding on my back, and I haven't eaten them, so that seems like
that
a
does
big
count
deal.
for something.
I
I
mean-
do appreciate
Boy.
that.
Can I just
you-
roll
can you fly?
insight to see if...
Like, can you hover? I just
Sure. And he
I wanna-
just kind of
I wanna-
stands up and he tries to fly, but
Mirage
his
just
wings
gives her a
broken,
double,
so
double thumbs
just-
up to Pickles.
kind of throws, gets kind of, because he only has one wing, so he tries to just kind of he's kind of hovering halfway there. Roll insight for me too, Farrah, because you asked to insight this mother-loving dragon.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on this as well.
this is it. I have hit max. I'm done with life.
Fucking hell. That's a 7 and an 8, so 8 on insight. A spunk with that guidance.
I will
Hit him
remind
with the
all
guidance.
of you. I don't know if you remember this, but you have inspiration. I feel like I'd be remiss.
I
not to-
used my inspiration.
You used your inspiration.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
good.
said before I rolled that I was gonna use my inspiration.
Okay, I missed that part. Thank you.
I
And I rolled a
guidance
7
add that
and an
D4.
8.
Yeah, we'll give the guidance.
So that's a total of 11.
An 11. Perfect. Well, he seems to be telling the truth. The dragon, honestly, just at this point, the dragon is quite comfortable looking. The ferociousness, the rage has subsided. It just seems really intent. It just wants to be free. That's what you get.
Can I roll insight to see if he's really a dragon? Since he said this was like a fraction of what he once was. Rolling on that
mean,
specifically.
that for you. And can I use my ability to see what type of creatures are in this area?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and, if you want to use that ability, go ahead.
Yeah.
Do that. Why are you all looking at me like that?
Just want how my eyes look, man.
Oh, okay. Fine. Sorry. I haven't actually talked to someone in many years, so.
I think they're looking
Sorry.
at me. Don't worry about it.
Okay, fair. That's fair. Thank you. Yeah, there's a dragon. There's a draconic enemy. Or not enemy.
It's a
but
dragon.
If we were to give you one of our potions, would that not
What?
leave one of us stuck here?
No. I believe you only need to take a drink of the potion. That is what I've seen from other adventurers here. It's not like a shot.
There is, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 of us? Yes?
7, there's Bob.
Oh, no, that have potions. We can give a percentage of each of our potions into a separate vial, all equalizing themselves, and release, but something... As Ferric's gonna try to chew on this thought, can I make a history check to see if I know anything about the, dragon wars out there?
Absolutely.
I as a player know a little bit more about the backstory than the character does, so I want to see if my character actually knows.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll for that.
That's a 7. Oh, TJ coming in with that guidance. I'm also gonna give myself a bardic inspiration die.
Fair enough.
So
rolling
that's
hard on
plus a
those rolls.
D4. That's a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So
11? Well, 11's not. 11 is better than what was going on there for a hot minute there.
yeah.
Yeah, with an 11, you would know, I would say from bits and pieces of travel you've had with Spunk, you would have heard basically know the essentials. Well, most people know that years and years ago, thousands of years ago, there was a great dragon war where the great dragon Tarak came and invaded the kingdom of Mornstead and most of Malindor, and that he lay waste to much of the continent. In fact, almost half of the continent was under his sway. And you would also know that the famed Crystal Court, the heroes of the crystals, came and they were able to stop them with the power of the Crystal Crown. That is what you would know.
I realize that none of us know your name. I'm Ferric. This is my companion, Spunk. Say hi, Spunk.
Hi, I'm Spunk.
What is your name?
My name is Pharaoh.
Can I roll insight on that and see if he's telling the truth?
Sure. If you'd like to roll insight.
It's a 22.
He seems to be telling the truth. I mean, clearly. Just tells you his name. My name is Pharaoh.
Any relation to Tarak?
Well, I mean, all dragons are somewhat related. Like, from a clandestine sort of thing.
I didn't want to make assumptions, but
I
did you
think
fight
that-
alongside of him?
Oh, that is a harder question to answer. The long answer is somewhat. The short answer is yes.
Do we trust him?
No.
Well,
I mean, Fair is my new best friend, so.
the
I tried
short
to be friendly
answer
here.
being yes, which I believe Pharaoh knows is not an answer that we find particularly favorable. That seems fairly trustworthy to me.
I am fated to meet the Pharaoh and free him from his shackles. It was clandestine before the episode.
What's an episode?
Don't worry about that.
Okay. So will you
Can't
let me
leave him
go?
here.
Yes, please.
Mr. Pharaoh,
Yes.
can you tell us anything about how and why you got trapped here in the first place?
Certainly. Again, the long story is I was a participant in the Dragon Wars. By participant, I was somewhat of a young dragon at the time. Well, not young by my standards or your standards. I'm quite old, but young in my kind. And, well, I fucked up. I got trapped. I was tricked. Not tricked per se, but, well, I was tricked, yes. But really, what you know as the Warriors of Light trapped me under the city with the power of the Crystal Crown. And so I have been here for some time. Since the Crystal Court, the original Crystal Court, has gone, I have been trapped here, forced to fight those who seek the ability to become the new Crystal Court.
I'm gonna take the semi-jewelless crown off my head. What could we do if we possessed it?
The Crystal Crown?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the powers of it are unmatched.
But this isn't it.
No.
We're in a dream.
Well, we're in a dreamlike state. Prisoners of my own mind. Technically, you're in my mind.
In exchange for your freedom, could you tell us where the real one is?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
In exchange for your freedom, could you tell us where the real one is?
Well, yes, I could. It's in the Temple of the Crystal Crown. Currently where we are at, I believe. I don't actually know where the fuck I am right now. I mean, I assume I'm here. I'm in the city, but as far as I know. Ugh.
I'll put the, 3 jewelless crown back on my head and look around. Well, what do you think? If the real one is even half as pretty as this, I sure would like to have it.
I care not for crowns, but I cannot stand the idea of enslavement. Death over and over and over again. You are only supposed to experience death once. Ever. I think you've paid your debt.
I concur. That's what I was trying to say before.
You are all wonderful. Thank you so much. But I will grant you a boon. Or a favor, or at least a good place to find a shit ton of gold.
All right.
Yes.
Ferrick's going to toss their potion over.
But I can't really uncork it. I have giant dragon claws, so if you could possibly maybe...
Yeah, I take it back and I get a little spoon out of my backpack and I put a little teaspoon of potion out and I do a fucking airplane. Sorry, not an airplane. I do a
Why are you making that weird sounds? What does that mean?
It's a harpy.
I dated a harpy once.
Me
Weird
too.
experience. Okay. The dragon will... Wait, don't you want to know who the treasure is first?
I mean, I just want an unimaginable knowledge, basically. But I assumed that you would tell us where the treasure is once you are out of here. But, I mean, if you're going to tell us now...
I mean, I could wait till after, but it might not be as clean as it would be.
Do whatever you want to do.
I think cleaner is
Okay.
better.
Excuse me? I'm sorry, what?
I think cleaner is better in this circumstance.
I agree. If you can tell us now, then we'll figure out the potions immediately thereafter.
All right, perfect. What you want to do is deep in the Onyx Mountains. It's north of here. Technically northeast. Essentially, if you go to Everton, which is on the east side of Mornstead, you would go north from there. The Onyx Mountains. There lies a river north of that. Hopefully one of you is taking notes. This is a lot of complicated
Maybe we should check
details here.
the lots.
It's all right here. And he pokes himself in the eye like 3 times.
All right, very well. You follow the river up the mountainside. There you will see a statue of a dragon. You go left from that statue until you see what looks to be like a yellow stone. You have to move that stone. And once you move that yellow stone, it will take you to the treasure.
And just move it? That's it? Like no puzzles? You just move the
Well,
stone?
it's a rather large stone. So I'm not sure how you're going to do that.
I mean, we have
Pickle
pickles.
can totally move it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I got
that
it.
is true.
Miss Pickle is most gifted in that area.
We have a lot of gifted companions here,
I could see that you kicked the shit out of me, honestly.
right? Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay, well, let's not get too hasty. I have no wing. I don't have a wing.
Oof.
And
probably-
I don't have 2 wings.
Well, it's not a contest, but I mean,
I got webs.
oh god. All right, well that's fine. Is that that's sufficient? Yes. Tit for tit. Yes.
I don't have those either.
I also want, when we get out of here, if we see you again, I want free dragon rides
Okay.
for life.
It feels a little bit like extortion at this point.
I mean, I feel like I'm being taken advantage of.
But
I mean,
how
I could
big
just
is
give you
the
another
friendship?
hug, but I just
No,
want.
no. The dragon crosses his arm. No. Not needed. Not needed.
All right.
Hugs. Perfect.
We will set you free regardless.
Deal.
Excellent. Thank you. I can't tell you how wonderful that is. I just want to be free. It's so lonely.
Are you quite ready?
Oh, I've been ready.
Can I read that last sentence of him saying that? Like, did he say I've been ready, like maliciously?
No, I just said it like I've been ready.
Oh, okay. Just making sure he was like eyes squinty, angry look, or
Well, I mean, I'm always kind of squinting. I have slit eyes, like a
right,
dragon.
but squintier. But never.
It seems to be a little suspicious. I get it. I understand.
Wasn't expecting a dragon around here, but all right.
No one ever expects the dragon's inquisition. So anyway, don't know where that came from. All right, anyway, good. Do we have a deal?
Deal.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
So the spoon is
Evangeline's
there.
Gonna hold out her teeny tiny hand for him to shake in his giant claw.
He just has this giant. I'll just kind of. Is the spoon there? Can I take the spoon now?
Yes. Here.
Thank you.
Drink of my spoon.
Oh, don't say that 10 times fast. Anyway, he takes his. He just kind of like a snake pops in and out. And he drinks what's in the spoon, and as he drinks what's in the spoon, the body begins to just fade away, and you hear, "Thank you."
Hey, whoa.
And people.
Ow.
You're right, the pickles.
Raz, I got to ride a dragon.
I saw that. That was
Now what
your,
do I do? What do I do next?
finest
I got
moments.
I wanted to grapple and ride a dragon, and I did.
I don't know. We'll have to figure out some new goals for you.
And we wake up.
Let's learn some more about runes.
I think we return now.
I
Cheers.
believe we did what we came to do.
I drank my potion already.
We'll drink the next one to go back to the...
No, I mean I drank the other one.
He drank the other one already.
Oh, okay. Well, let's
Cheers.
catch up with him.
And I'll hold up the vial to anyone who hasn't had it yet.
Yep, I'll clink
Knock
with
it
you.
back.
With Ambrose.
Pickles just drinks it.
Okay, great. As you all drink the potion, the crystal rune becomes more faded, more illusion starts to sway. You feel that familiar feeling you did previously as your body seems to be floating down until you finally hit the ground. And as you awake, you find that the room has been split open. The walls behind you have been shattered, and most of the building has been collapsed or burst asunder. As you see behind or in the air, a giant, ancient red dragon flying. There's fire, there's destruction, and you just hear echoing, "Thank you to those who set me free." No. Pickles.
Oh, God.
Spunk. Anyway, thank you. And you see him just fly away. And that's where we'll end the session.
Well, guys, we just did a very heroic thing there. I'm glad we ended some slavery.
He was nice.
Mr. Miraz, Ms. Pickles, I feel you may be failing to understand the magnitude of the situation we find ourselves in.
This is the start of every great story, as far as I'm concerned.
I
Pickles,
truly
he's even
don't.
bigger. You can go ride the bigger red dragon now.
I don't believe that that's true at all, Mr. Spunk. This is not how heroic stories begin.
We're in some deep shit right now.
I thought we were in a temple.
Dude.
This is more
Yeah,
of
temple
what
of
you
guys
might.
who like the roofy people. We're fine.
Important
okay.
question. Do they still have paint all over their face?
100%.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna prestidigitation all of that away, and then turn to Ambrose. Ambrose, how do I look? What's on my face?
You missed a spot, but it looks good now. You're good.
I'll do it again. Is Puppet with me? Or did he truly disappear? Puppet, my darling. And have Puppet pop up into my arms. My friends, I fear we may have done a bit more damage than we intended.
Is everyone dead here? Is it like...
Well, I guess we'll have to find out. We'll find out next session. Well, everyone,
Oh,
hey,
goodness.
thanks so much for listening to episode 2. Episode 2, where, no worries, we just released a giant ancient dragon into the world. No, what could possibly go wrong? Hey, thanks so much for listening. Again, we appreciate you so much. Whatever you're listening at, go ahead and just give us a like, give us a star review, or however you get your podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Just show some love. We really appreciate it. We do this for you. Also, too, go check out our Discord. Go check out the Homebrew Discord, where we're always there. We're talking. There's a lot of great stuff going on, and we really appreciate all the community who brought us here, who made us here. And more importantly, if you're listening to this, you are loved, you're important, and you matter. See you next week on Campaign 1, Chosen of the Crystal Crown.